Hi friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and I know, just wait 1 second. I know the first thing you guys are looking at is this lip. Yes, it is like a puke green and I love it so much. I know this lip is not for everybody, and I would say that if you don't like this color, you can of course substitute it out for a nude and it would still go really amazing with this look. But I got this lipstick from Jeffree Star not too long ago, and the first thing I wanted to do with it is a very dark black smoky eye, so that's exactly what I did today. And I'm also using the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca Remix palette, which I wanted to do a tutorial with this palette for a while now, so I'm so excited that I get to do it. And this is of course not the only tutorial that I'm going to be doing with this palette, because if you guys know me, you know that these super bright fun colors just screams my name. This is just like made for me, so I am going to be doing at least one more tutorial using this palette, so stay tuned for that. But for today I did a very warm black smoky eye with a very intense cool tone green lip. Like I said, I know it's not for everybody, so switch it out to your liking. But if you guys want to know how I got this look, then please just keep on watching. Okay, so of course the first thing I'm going to do is prime my skin. I'm going to use the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm in the sensitive version. You guys know I can't go one day without using this primer. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand and just rub it in. Okay, and now to go into my T-zone to smooth everything out and mattify me a little bit, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the smoothing version. You guys know everybody and their mothers and their cousins and their aunties and their doggies all use this on YouTube, but that's just because it's so good. So I'm just going to take it in the T-zone, not go all over the face like I did with the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm. If you see me looking in the viewfinder, by the way, it's because I have no mirror in front of me, so at least for right now, this is my mirror. So the foundation I'm using today is like a throwback for me. I haven't used this foundation in so long. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Mine is in the color 4W2 Toasty Toffee, and it actually matches me pretty well. And this pump on it is a MAC pump, by the way. So I'm just gonna put that all over. And then, because I like to surprise you guys, I'm going to blend it in with a damp beauty blender, because I never ever use a damp beauty blender. Never. Okay, so now I'm just going to run off camera and do my eyebrows. I do have a pretty recent, okay, it's not super recent, but what I do in the video is pretty much what I do in real life. So I am going to link my updated brow routine down in the description box for anybody who's curious as to how I do my eyebrows. And yeah, I'm just going to hop off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so my brows are done, and I did prime with Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which I've been loving recently. So we're going to jump into the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca Remix palette. I'm so excited to use this palette. So the first color I'm going to take is the color Noble, which is right over here. It's just like a very soft transition shade, and I'm taking this with a Morphe AC57. This is from the Angel Merino collection. You guys know I love that collection. So I'm just going to take that and work this into the crease. This is not going to give us so much definition, but just a little bit in the crease. Okay, so with the same brush, I'm going to take the color Analogue, which you guys know is my favorite color in this entire palette. It's just a pretty bright orange shade, and again with the same brush, just going to work that into the crease as well. I'm thinking about using a pretty cool tone lip, so I want to do warmer transitions in the eyes just to kind of balance things out a little bit. Wow, that's pigmented. Okay, so now we're just gonna go right in. We're gonna go in and take Black Metal, which is just the matte black shade right here, and I'm using a MAC 242 brush, and I'm just gonna pat this all over the lid. That is such a good black shade. With this, you don't really want to go past your lid. You want to kind of stop right at the crease. And I know it's going to look really out of control, but once we blend it out, it'll look a lot better. So now with a Sigma E25 brush and the color Vox, I'm going to go ahead and work this more directly into the crease to kind of blend the two shades a little bit more together. And since the Sigma E25 is much more tapered and a little bit smaller than the blending brush we were using from Morphe, this will help get right into that crease area. The most important step for any smoky eye, well, I feel like any makeup look really, is to blend. So please just take your time. And if you feel like, oh my gosh, this is getting really annoying, most likely you still have to go some more. So just keep going, just keep going. I'm going to take the black again and just touch up the lid a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go in with concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand. And I'm just going to take this and apply it everywhere you guys always see me highlight. We are going to go back to the eyes pretty soon, but I just like to do my concealer before I go onto the under eye. Or to the lower lash line is really what I meant to say there. And then of course just blending it out with a damp beauty blender, the same one that I use for my foundation. I find that this concealer is not really a full coverage, it's more of just like a highlighter than a concealer, I would say. So I'm just going to tap this out. I am going to bake using my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I haven't used this in so long because I've been so obsessed with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Light Filtering Contour Powder, the yellow shade in there. I'm just going to bake everywhere that I put the concealer. This brush I'm using, by the way, is by Real Techniques. It is a dual fiber face brush. Okay, so going back to the eyes, Marc Jacobs highlighter in Blacquer, the Huge. Just gonna line my waterline pretty generously. I'm telling you guys, this is the smoothest, creamiest, longest lasting eyeliner you guys will ever find. So going back into Black Metal, I'm taking this MAC 212 brush and I'm just gonna run this along my lower lash line just to smudge out that liner a little bit. Don't be afraid with smokier or more dramatic looks to take them as far down as you feel comfortable. So just taking a Morphe E36 pencil brush and the color Analogue, again the orange shade, I'm just going to blend out that lower lash line like crazy. Don't be afraid, again, to just go in there and blend that out. Just go in there. And I like how this will tie the lower lash line to the upper crease area. No, by the way, we're still not done. So I'm going to go in with this MAC 286 brush. It's a dual fiber blending brush, and I'm just going to run this along the lower lash line just to blend out any harsh lines, maybe the orange created or anything really. Because harsh lines for a smoky eye, it's not a good look. Now I'm just going to highlight my inner corner, and then that'll be it. For the shadow, we'll be all done. Usually I go with something super intense, but for this look, I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to take the color Moulder, which is just, I think it's a matte yellow shade. And I'm going to take a MAC 209 brush, which is an eyeliner brush. But I will never use this for eyeliner. I feel like it's super thick, so I'm just going to use that to pop that on my inner corner. I feel like when you're doing a smoky eye, it's crucial to highlight your inner corner, and you don't have to go super intense with it. Like, I'm not going intense with it today. Usually I use something like white and sparkly and in your face, but for this look I wanted to keep it all pretty matte, and I didn't want something too crazy in the inner corner. So now just apply your favorite mascara. You already know. This is just gonna go on my top lashes and bottom lashes, and of course we are going in with some falsies. So the lashes I'm going to use today are by Lilly lashes, and these are in the style Monaco. And the reason that I want to use these is because these are a little bit longer and they're not as full along the band as a lot of my other lashes, and I felt like that would just complement this look a lot because I really do want that smoky eye to stand out. So I'm just going to put some duo glue on these. I just got a new bottle. It's so pretty. A lot of times I say if you have longer lashes and you want to skip out on falsies, then of course do that. However, for a black smoky eye, I highly recommend that you put on some falsies just because it will kind of balance out the look a little bit more than just having mascara on, if you know what I'm saying. Okay guys, so these are the finished eyes. I love the way that that orange looks in the crease. I feel like it just brings everything together, and it really does just make it look like a wrapped around smoky eye since we also have it on the lower lash line. I am in love with it, and I love the subtle inner corner highlight because I definitely don't want the focus to be on the inner corner. So far, so good. So now let's move back onto the face. When you're doing a look this dramatic, personally, I think it's essential to contour and add a lot of definition into your face. You don't have to do a super harsh contour, but as long as you have some sort of definition in the face. We also don't want the face or like the cheeks to steal the show. So we're gonna go in with the MAC Sculpting Powder in the shade Shadester, and I'm using my Sigma F35 tapered highlighter brush to apply it because it's my favorite brush right now to apply my contour, and I'm just gonna go ahead and contour away. For blush today, I'm using another ridiculously exciting thing. This is the Tarte Holiday Kit. It's called Bling It On, and this is the blush palette. I always get the Tarte blush palettes because they're just such a good deal. So this is what it looks like on the inside, and like I told you guys, we want something pretty subtle on the cheeks. So I'm going to go with the color Prim, which is a pretty neutral toned blush, and I'm just going to pop that onto the cheeks. This color looks a little bit ashy on my skin. I don't know if you guys can tell, so I am going to go over it with a little bit of a fetching, which is a little bit more of like a mauve color. I'm not going to put too much on there, just enough so that it doesn't look ashy anymore. That's a lot. I'm taking the brush that I used to wipe away my bake, and I'm just going to blend that a little bit because like I said, we don't want the cheeks to steal the show at all, really. Okay, I'm going to bronze my forehead now using the MAC Mineralized Skin Fish and Sun Power. It's a super warm, super duper 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 warm. So if you don't like warm, don't even think about this product. Like, pretend I never even mentioned it. And with the same Sigma F35, just going on the perimeters of my face. Okay, so to contour my nose, which you know I have to do, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is just the original that came out, and I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush. You guys see me using every single video, and I'm just going to go ahead and contour that homie. And I know I just told you guys that I don't want the cheeks to steal the show, but you know me and a highlight. So I'm taking the Artist Couture Diamond Glow powder in the color Gold Digger, which is just like a light gold shade. Oh my god, I just spilled it everywhere. Give me 1 second. I just want you guys to see this. Just, could you see? Good. Okay, so now that it took me 30 minutes to clean that mess up, I'm going to, and I kind of put a little extra on my face, so I'm going to deepen up my contour using the Definitive Sculpting Powder by MAC. So we used Shadester before, and now we're using Definitive. And same brush, I'm just going to deepen up that bottom part of the contour because I always feel like we lose it. So now it's time for the most exciting part, in my opinion, which is the lipstick. And yes, this is a super gray toned green shade. This is Dirty Money by Jeffree Star. As soon as I saw this lipstick, I just immediately envisioned a super warm smoky eye with it because it is so cool toned. So I just cannot wait to smother this all over my lips. I know this lipstick is obviously not for everybody, but I'm sure it's for at least one more of you out there, because it's definitely for me. So just gonna apply this. I obviously do not have a lip liner this color, so we're just gonna go right in there. Oh my god. Okay, it does look kind of like baby poo or something. So once you've got your lipstick on, which of course you guys can totally switch out this lip. I know, like I said, not everybody is into a super cool tone green lip. Just whatever you want to do. A nude would look incredible with this look. Incredible. And if I was to do this and not want to use this lip, I would do a nude. So whatever you guys want to do, probably even something like a cool tone, like a gray would look really good with this. So whatever you guys want to do, just switch it up to your liking, of course. But yeah, once you got your lipstick on, then this look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. All the information will be linked down below, as well as every single product that we used today. And that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!